Welcome back to another episode of Defiance Diva, as we're gonna be doing the results and the ratings of the Royal Rumble. So, for the Royal Rumble, the first match we had, it was Auska, the SmackDown Women's Champion, versus Becky Lynch, the man. So, that was a little kind of it was a good match. And then, the way that Becky lost, Becky losing overall was just a bad thing to do, considering she's the best thing going for the company right now. To me, that was very upsetting. But on the other hand, the way that they did it was perfect, because basically it showed that Becky had no other options to do but tap out, or she was basically going to get her neck snapped. So it was great to see that they let her keep the championship, Oscar, considering that last year's Royal Rumble she did win. So it was okay that she was champion and that she won. But just you having her submit to Becky Lynch, you should have had like a count out, a disqualification, something. On to the next match. Well, that match, I would give that about a 7. Then on to the next match, we had Ronda Rousey versus Sasha Banks. During that match was pretty decent. I didn't like that. It looked like Sasha Banks was injured during the match because of the way that she took off her gear that was attached to her arms. Overall, the match was really, really good. I would have to give it a 10, but like I said, I wasn't very happy that Ronda Rousey won. I believe Sasha Banks should have won. But that match was really, really good match. On to the Royal Rumble. It started off with Natalya and Lacey Evans, the NXT call-up, and she actually lasted pretty long. She lasted a decent amount of time. I believe she lasted about almost 20 minutes. So for considering that was one of her actual first televised debut matches on the main roster, that was a really, really good debuting for her. Overall, Becky Lynch ended up coming out, stealing Lana's spot, and ended up winning the Royal Rumble. That was amazing, the way it was done. All of it was amazing. The only thing I was not happy about with this spot was the fact that I believe Becky Lynch should have came out before Carmella. Because now Carmella nor R-Truth came in last place. The last contender was Becky Lynch. And for the guys, it was Nia Jax. But it's like you had them win that contest and then you basically kind of just like spit on them. So I didn't really like how they did that and downplay Carmella and R-Truth. During that match, during the Royal Rumble, it was Lacey Evans lasted 29 minutes. Natalya lasted 56 minutes. Let's see. Liv Morgan only lasted 8 seconds and was the first person to be eliminated. Mickie James was eliminated second by Tamina. Ember Moon ended up getting injured during the match. She lasted 52 minutes, just shy of Natalya. She was injured. She was eliminated by Alexa Bliss. But she did last a very long time in that match, considering that she was injured going into the match, it was reported. As I reported before, that Maria Kanellis had requested it. She as well was in the Royal Rumble. They didn't have too many Hall of Fame comeback, but they did have a lot of NXT stars come up, like Candice LeRae, Casey Catanzaro, let's see, Io Shirai, Kairi Sane, etc. They were all people from NXT that they just used to kind of fill in the extra positions, which was kind of weird to me. But I mean, overall, I give that match about. The overall match was a 5 until about the end. Then it got boosted up a little bit just because Becky Lynch